Grand Rising, beautiful family. It's Retta's Recovery Reminders. Retta and Ratchet is over in her little spot on the bed, just chilling. A bit. I am coming on to wish you all a really, really happy holidays. I hope everybody had a really great holiday. I know I did. I went and saw my mom and brother, my uncle. Got to spend some time with family who I don't get to see very often. So it's really great. Um, I've always felt really disconnected, and I know that those were my feelings. And, it was because of those feelings within me that I distanced myself from my family. All things that I created in my head, that kept me away. They weren't very nice because I wasn't, I wasn't very avoidance, fear of change, aimless drifting, stagnation. We got the Eight of Cups reversed. Your fear of change has you staying put. This fear could keep you from moving on to bigger and better things. You may also be confused about which path to take. Standing still will get you nowhere. And that's really keep going. As long as you keep going, we have Three of Cups. Another resistance to change. Friendship, community, support, happiness, celebration. You're entering a happy time in your life. You may reconnect with long lost friend, relatives, or loved ones. You may not celebrate something. You may be celebrating something vital to you. Spend quality time with people you love. You may be open to changes, but there's something in the way. The reverse Six of Swords is encouraging you to keep moving forward. Continue to work outside of your comfort zone. That's been really, really difficult for me to, get out of my comfort zone. Queen of Wands, you're becoming self-aware and confident as you discover your life's purpose. You know what you want and how to get it. Stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic attitude. It has served you well. And that isn't the truth. And we got the High Priestess, which High Priestess, intuition, unconscious, inner voice, mystery, divine wisdom, anima. Listen to your gut. Meditate, reflect, and turn inward as the answers are within you. You've headed toward a period of growth. And I think we're all in a period of growth, looking to what we have been through as the lessons to what we need in the future. Coming into these freaking Eight of Pentacles, mastery, skill development, diligence. So whatever you are going into with this new phase, we went through the whole, COVID thing, and that was like it upheaved everything, and everybody saw the things that weren't actually authentic, because it's like, why do we keep doing this? This isn't really getting us what we truly want in life. So it really called everything into question, and beliefs keep us stagnant and stuck most of the time because we were taught really limited things. So when we are able to get out and see the sun, joy, success, enlightenment, the warmth of the sun leaves you feeling thankful. Joy and abundance head in your direction. Your energy and confidence are infectious. Shine onto those you care about most. And even this has been really hard for me because I'm struggling with what I wanted in my life. I wasn't the person that I needed to be to have all the blessings in my life at that time. I had to go through the things that turned me into who I am today. And I will not regret any of it. I will not, um, Ratchet, stop. Sorry. I will not allow what has happened and what is happening to affect my emotional growth and me becoming who I came to this earth to be. My whole authentic self, um, the one who controls my negative emotions. I don't react to those emotions any longer. That was what got me into most of my trouble, most of my life. I couldn't control how I felt about things. Things are terrible. Oh no, let's numb. And when I finally was able to face the things that created those small thinking patterns in my life was when I was able to say, oh, that's not really who I am. That was a limiting belief that I got in my childhood. Who I am is who I am today. And I had to go through all those things in order to step into the sun and become my best self, who wasn't codependent and needy and, dependent on everybody else for my happiness. I was putting everybody else everybody else was more important than I was, and I wasn't aware that that was exactly what ended me up in this situation with absolutely nothing. I lost every single thing in my life, but losing everything, found myself, and I know that as long as I continue to have faith and do the next right thing, living in my love and in my recovery, um, sharing my experience, strength, and hope with others in hopes that they can heal themselves as well. We are our only, true healer. We can get help, like with therapy and stuff like that. That's been instrumental in my journey. But, it's really us going inside to do the work and living in the awareness that we are creating our lives by every choice that we make each and every day. And then we have the Two of Cups. It looks like marriage, romantic love, unity, partnership, and connection. So whatever has happened, unity and divine blessings are coming in. Love, the upright appearance of the Two of Cups indicates a strong partnership or a connection built on equality and mutual respect, which is, what we're all out there seeking. And sometimes we get sidetracked to what we're sent to earth to actually do because we think that this is what we dreamed of. This is what we always wanted. This is what we have. So, let's make the best out of it. And sometimes the universe has other plans. Not everything will always turn out the way that you expect it to. But if you continue to have faith and, keep your best foot forward and stay aligned and grounded, you will, wow, everything will come back around. Loss, rejection, pride, distance, loss, grief, sorrow, pain. We got rejection, irrational fears, saying no, dismissal, pride, ego, arrogance, rejection, loss. So we've been through some hard stuff, but it looks like we've put the distance between that situation and where we are now. Distance is the best thing. Depth, complexity, awareness, importance, understanding who you are at your core. Once you put the distance between you and the, toxic relationship, You can get into your depth. Mm. Tension, vows, exhaustion. Tension, vows, exhaustion. So whatever vows, commitment, promises, fidelity, whatever you had made, those arguments, stress, turbulence, and it left you exhausted. It was a long journey, depletion, and fatigue. Okay. Receptive, feminine energy, only you. Okay. So if you're receptive, you open your heart, softness and vulnerability. This is the most important thing. When we give ourselves the love and compassion, the forgiveness that we need from all the other stuff that we are looking at outwardly, when we finally stop and we're open and receptive to giving ourselves the healing and love that we've always need, you know, that feminine energy, that darkness, the moon, the healing, the you know, everything's born in darkness. You know, without the darkness, we wouldn't have the light. So it's all necessary. Okay. And if it's not happening the way that you expected or the way that you wanted it to, look at what it is trying to teach you. Our feelings are the messengers. They come to teach us what we need to know about ourselves. Only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized. You need to be hypnotized by yourself, building yourself internally, becoming the best you that you can possibly be. And then when we become the best person that we can be internally, is when we can find the external, you know, counterpart. The thing, it's all an internal job, though. You know, we've been fooled into thinking that the external is all there is, when really the internal is all there is. And when we actually um, get that and are comfortable in ourselves and loving ourselves, giving ourselves the things that we thought we wanted from other people, only then will we be able to be an energetic match for the things that are trying to come into our lives. But certain things happen to make us take a look at our own behavior. And only when we look at the stuff that isn't serving us, the toxic things that we continue to do, like using or drinking or, you know, things like that, only then can we actually get what the lessons are and ground in, you know, the lessons. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. And when you really get that and you start treating yourself better internally, you stop allowing people externally to treat you poorly too. I promise. You deserve the love and the compassion that you give to other people. If you're like loving and trying to help other people, you know, realize what you know, what has helped you. That's all I want to do is help other people. And I have allowed it to get me into a lot of trouble, which is why I spend a lot of time by myself now and doing this because, you know, I get my connection, but I also am staying focused on healing my triggers first and foremost. You know, every time I am triggered into something that hurts or I'm scared, I know that that's where I have work that needs to be done. And today that's amazing for me. If people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. You know, we all just want to be loved. And I know that. I'm aware of that. And even though I was hurt in the past, I really love and appreciate every single person that I have been in relationship with. And they have taught me things about myself and life that I was truly unaware of before. And I hold no resentments, no animosity, it's all just love. It's all love and forgiveness. But until I learned to forgive myself, I couldn't forgive those other people either. And, now today I do. I know that it was, we're all going through like some really hard stuff down here. But the last thing we need to do is take it out on each other. And when we can learn to accept and love each other, even through the pain, even if we don't know how to deal with it, we can learn by just being compassionate and being present for other people's feelings. This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. And that is what I truly try to do today. I try to release all the feelings that have me in anything negative. I try to see what they're trying to teach me and tell me about myself today and release them, and know that by stepping forward and releasing the fear and living in love, there's only love and fear. I don't want to live in fear anymore. And I know that anger, animosity, any kind of that lower vibrational emotion stems from fear. So I just face it all with love. Nope. Even if you're angry, nasty, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope that everyone is blessed beyond belief in this holiday season and into the new year. Just know that by living in your love, you bring that love into life. And we can only give others what we have for ourselves. I love you all. I hope everybody has a really great weekend. Be a blessing. Peace.